Hi, I'm Carrie, and today I'm talking about this book. I'll have to put a picture up because I lent my copy of it to my daughter, so God knows when I'll see that again. It's Crooked Cross by Sally Carson. A reprint, actually, by Persephone Press came out just this year of a novel that was written in the early 1930s, printed in 1934. It is a forgotten novel by a forgotten author, and that is a tragedy because this is one of the best novels depicting the rise of Nazism in Germany in the 1930s. Something that Carson had firsthand experience of. She was born in 1901. In 1932 or 1933, she traveled to Bavaria and stayed with a German family, came back and promptly wrote this novel, which is about a German family called the Klugers, who, beginning in Christmas of 1932, begin the slow descent into Nazism, or rather, some of the members of the family do. At Christmas, Lexa, the daughter of the family, is engaged to Moritz, a Jewish doctor. Jewish in background, but not by faith. He, at some point in the past, his family or himself has converted to Catholicism. But this fact will not be of any use to him down the road, as the novel shows. With the elections taking place in Germany I believe it's in March of 33, the Nazis come to power, the Reichstag burns down, they seize power. At this point, the two sons of the family quickly actually, come under the thrall of Nazism. Because, as Carson shows us, it's giving them some order, a sense of hope for a future. All they have known is hard times because they've grown up in Weimar, Germany, famous, of course, for its unemployment and its hyperinflation. The mother and father in the Kluger family really want things just to go along. They don't want to become involved in politics. After living through World War I and the worst years of the Weimar Republic, they are essentially tired out, but they will go with the flow. Lexa, however, never loses her love for Moritz, even though as the months pass, as we move towards the summer of 33, it becomes clear that the persecution of the Jews is accelerating and reaching deadly levels. Carson was well aware of what was happening to Jews in Germany and to communists and anyone who breathed a word against the Nazis, and details. She mentions the concentration camps and the horrible things that people are hearing rumors of taking place there. Unlike some novels set in the Weimar Republic or in Germany in the early 30s, often by German authors who perhaps were a little hesitant to really take a hammer to the Nazis for a good reason. Carson has security of being an English woman and not being in Germany to tell the truth. And so the novel becomes a very shocking expose for its time of what was to come. And where her novel really has its value is in showing how a family splits along ideological lines. Lexa not embracing Nazism, not at all, quite the opposite. Her brothers following enthusiastically to a greater and lesser degree for it, especially the violence inherent in its appeal. And her mother and father standing somewhere in the middle. It's a very smart analysis of how Nazism affected individuals and societies. It's not a monolithic response to the rise of Nazism. And it, of course, has an echo with what's gone on in the United States, where families have been split apart into MAGA and not MAGA haves. This has been going on for now since 2016, really, and there have been many articles detailing how families have been forever torn apart by the fascist side of the family and the non-fascist side. And so this isn't just an artifact, this novel, to be read as a curiosity. And evidently she wrote 2 sequels to it, which hopefully Persephone Press will bring out. Very highly recommended. And what else? Yep, that's about it. And so now I will pitch you my own novel, The Skeleton Palms. Noir thriller set in California and Nevada, and it's very nasty and dark and violent. And if you like that, please seek it out. Thanks. Bye.